Please check your audio and video settings, please. Yes, boss. Yeah. I think other day we completed builder design pattern. Everyone remembered that? Other day we completed what design pattern? Builder design pattern. Okay. Other day simply completed builder design pattern. I hope everyone remembered that. Super, guys. So not builder DP, strategy DP. Strategy. Array, what do you mean by strategy? First of all, tell me. Strategy means planning. Strategy means plan. Okay. Strategy means plan. Okay. Strategy means okay. Strategy. Array, in IPL matches, we'll be having strategic timeout. Did you notice that? Yeah, strategic timeout. Timeout to plan the game. But you never find strategic timeout. You never find strategic timeout in international matches. Only in what? IPL matches you will see strategic timeout. Why, sir? Are very simple, Ra Babu. Each innings 2.5 minutes. Okay, each injects 2.5 minutes, 2.5, 5 minutes. So they can use those 5 minutes even for advertisements. So they have created that strategic timeout only by keeping commercial angle in mind, boss. Only by keeping commercial angle in mind. Is that clear? Super, boss. Okay, strategy means planning. Okay. Okay, boss. Yeah. If you want to keep two classes in collaboration collaboration that means collaboration means in communication in communication or in interaction if you want to keep two classes in collaboration in communication or in interaction, then instead of placing just like that it is recommended to follow the strategy DP. Is recommended to follow strategy DP principles, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Now tell me the class that uses other class. Array, the people who have taken Spring with me, they might have studied this design pattern. But this is very popular in non-Spring environment also. The class that uses other class is called main class, target class. Okay. The class that is acting as helper class. The class that is acting as a helper class is called dependent class. Is called helper class to main class is called dependent class, guys. Is called dependent class. Okay, boss. Now tell me here, Flipkart. Flipkart uses. Flipkart uses. This is my target class, guys. This is my dependent class. Flipkart uses or needs. Okay. DTDC, Blue Dart. Okay. DHL, etc. Courier services. Yeah, this is my target class, guys. This is my dependent class. Yeah, this is the story about Flipkart. Okay, next. Next, student needs course. Student needs course. Student needs course. Yeah, he needs 1 hour course or not. Yeah, so course is the dependent class. This is the next one. Next one, vehicle. Vehicle needs, uses or needs engine. Next, cricketer uses or needs. Cricketer uses or needs. Come on, guys. Cricketer uses or needs. Tell me. Cricketer uses or needs. Tell me. Cricket bat. I think you got the clarity about this one, guys. Okay. Strategy DP says we can develop. Okay. The Java classes. Tell me. The Java classes of dependency. Okay, Java class of dependency management. Okay, that means classes in collaboration. The Java classes of dependency management as loosely coupled interchangeable parts, guys. Loosely coupled interchangeable parts. We can replace one dependent class with another dependent class. We can replace one dependent class with another dependent class. Okay. Loosely coupled interchangeable parts. We can replace one dependent class with another dependent class. We can replace one dependent class with another dependent class. Yes, this is what loosely coupled interchangeable parts. Strategy DP is all about implementing Three standard rules or principles. Implementing three standard rules or principle. Number one, three standard rules or principles, guys. What is number one, guys? Okay. Number one is okay. Number one rule is favor composition over inheritance. Favor composition over inheritance. Next, code to interfaces, never code to implementation classes. Code to interfaces, never code to implementation classes, guys. Are you understanding my statement? Always prefer coding to interfaces, never code to implementation classes or concrete classes. Okay. Yeah, code to interfaces are abstract classes, but abstract classes. Okay, guys. Next one. Code must be open for extension. Open for extension. And must be closed for modification. Code must be open for extension, must be closed for modification. Yes. Must be open for extension and must be closed for modification. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Favor composition over inheritance. First of all, tell me what is composition, what is inheritance? Easy relation is inheritance or composition? Easy relation is inheritance or composition? Tell me everyone. Easy relation is inheritance. Yeah, boss. Tell me, guys. Inheritance is easy relationship. Inheritance is easy relationship. Class A. Here is my class B. Class B extends A. Class B extends A. Okay. Tell me, guys. B is subclass of A. Is a relationship. Right, guys. Composition is uh, is has a relationship. As a relationship. Composition is has a relationship. Right, boss. Class A here is my class B. A is equal to new A of. Right. Yeah. Okay, guys. Now this time B has B object as A class object. Okay. B, that's why it is called as a relationship. At least you understood why it is called as a relationship and is a relationship. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Sir, there is no full form, right? English, Dharmendra Kumar. After telling this much explanation also, okay, he's asking full form is there, sir. English, right? English is a relationship. B is subclass of A is. B object has A object. That's why has a relationship. Okay, fine, boss. Yeah. Generally, when should we use inheritance? When should we use composition, guys? When should we use inheritance? When should we use composition, guys? Everyone, please give me clarity on that. When should we use inheritance? When should we use no, where should we use? When should we use? I'm asking different question. Okay, guys. If if class 2 wants to use everything of class 1 wants to use everything of class 1, then make class 2 extending from class 1. Okay, that means okay, while using all properties and methods, okay, guys. Next one, if class 2 wants to use what is this, specific properties and methods of class 1. If class 2 wants to use specific properties and methods of class 1, Okay, and then use composition. Okay, composition, guys. That means few things, guys. Wants to use only few details. Wants to use only few details. Class 1. Then use composition concept, guys. Right here, what is a relationship, guys? Is a relationship. Here is my has a relationship. Okay, but what is our principle number 1, guys? What is our principle number 1? Okay, guys. What is principle number 1? Favor composition over inheritance. That means compared to inheritance, you should always prefer working with what? You'd always prefer working with what? Composition concept, right, boss? Everyone understanding my statement? Yeah, that means there are some limitations with inheritance. Shall we observe limitations of inheritance, guys? Limitations of inheritance. Limitations of inheritance. Number 1, in that limitations, certain languages, certain programming languages do not support multiple inheritance. Number B, with inheritance, code becomes fragile, fragile, fragile. That means easily breakable. You touch one fly, entire system will be collapsed, guys. Okay, easily breakable. Easily breakable. With inheritance, code becomes fragile. That means easily breakable. Next one, guys. With inheritance, okay, with inheritance, when I'm writing the point, if you ask me practical approach, what should I do, boss? I should jump to practicals by leaving the concept. Huh? You don't have that much patience, my dear. I'm just giving the highlights. I'm just writing the points and he's asking, can you give me practical exposure? Super, guys. I understood your excitement, but there's an order of learning. With inheritance, code unit testing is complex. Code's unit testing is very complex, guys. Code's unit testing is very complex, boss. So shall we take one by one, guys? Okay. Java does not support multiple inheritance. Java does not support multiple inheritance. Using classes. Using classes, can we enjoy multiple inheritance, guys? Okay. And listen, interfaces are not given in Java. Interfaces in Java are not given in the angle of inheritance. In the angle of inheritance. Understanding my point? Okay. Right. In the angle of inheritance. They are given in the angle of polymorphism. So that's a don't look at inherit in okay in the angle of polymorphism with loose coupling. Loose coupling. in the angle of polymorphism with loose coupling. Are you listening my statement, guys? Yeah. Right. I'll explain one small point, guys. Interfaces contains variables as public static final variables. You implement interface, you don't implement interface. Interface variables are visible everywhere. By default, they are public static final variables. Say something, guys. Interface methods are public methods. Yes or no? Na? Only declarations will be there. The two public methods. Now tell me, guys. Okay, only declaration, is there anything to inherit? Only declaration, is there anything to inherit? No. Sir, Java 8 onwards, we can place static methods. Na? Array static methods can be used without object also. Without implementing interface also, static method of interfaces can be called, right? Next, tell me, default methods are there. Default methods are there. Tell me. Default method. Tell me, default methods are having default logic or real logic? Just default logic. If no logic is there, default logic. Is it real logic that we use every time? Is it the real logic that we want every time? No. So overall in the interface, is there any serious thing to inherit? Is there any serious thing to inherit and use? Member variables are public static final. They come automatically without implementing interface. Method declarations, nothing. Only declarations will be there. Static methods are there from Java 8. They are visible without implementing interface. Default methods contain default logic, not the real logic. There is a just default logic. And most of the time, default logics are empty definitions. Most of the time, what I noticed is default logics are empty definitions, right? Should we need to consider default methods as serious methods? That's why don't look at interfaces in the angle of inheritance. People presents like inheritance. Look at interfaces in the angle of what? Polymorphism. One interface with one method declaration. Class 1 implements, writes its own logic for method 1. Class 2 implements the interface, writes its own logic for method 1. Class 3 implements, writes its own logic for method. Are you understanding? Class 4 implements the interface, writes its own logic for method. Writes its own logic for method. Writes its own logic for method. Are you comfortable, guys? Got the clarity, guys? Come on. Convinced with me, dear. So that's why interface is not for, see, one interface, one method declaration. In 3 classes, it is implemented in 3 different ways. Tell me, one method, multiple forms is coming or not? One method, multiple forms are coming or not? Come on. Okay. In the angle of inheritance, they are given in the angle of polymorphism. Okay, boss. Yes, boss. Now let it be. Let it be. Class A Problem. This is problem, guys. Class A, class B, class C extends A comma B. Class C extends A comma B. Class C extends A comma B. Class C extends A comma B, guys. Tell me, guys, possible or not possible? Yes, definitely not possible. What is that, guys? Definitely not possible. Is it possible or not possible? Definitely not possible to do. Yes. Okay. This is my class C. Class C extends A comma B, boss. This is the problem part. Now, what is the solution? Okay. Problem with inheritance. Now, boss, with inheritance. Right. Now, solution. Solution using composition. Solution using composition, guys. Yeah. Now, see, guys, class, 1 minute, class A, class B, as it is, I am keeping. Class A, class B, as it is, I am keeping. Here is my what? Class C. Class C. Private A is equal to new A of. Private B is equal to new B of. A is equal to new A of, B is equal to new B of. Tell me, guys, C is having both A and B. So problem is solved or not? Whatever not possible with inheritance, we made it possible here. We made it possible here or not? Super, guys. Now tell me next one. With inheritance, code is fragile. Or it's like building constructed using playing cards, guys. It's like building constructed using playing cards. You touch one playing card, entire building will be collapsed. What do you say, boss? Right. You touch one card, one playing card, entire building will be collapsed. So that much fragile, boss. Easily breakable. Look at the problem. Okay, I have a class A and I have a into M1. Class A into M1. Some logic written 100. Some logic written 100. Okay, I have a class B. Yes, extends class A. Problem with inheritance I am talking, guys. Next, what we got? Public into M1. Public into M1. Okay, I'm changing this one to written 1000. Okay, overriding, boss. Overridden method. Can I call this is overridden method? Same signature of superclass is there here. Overridden method. Next, guys. Yeah, class C. Class C extends B. Class C extends B. Okay. Next, not overriding. Class D extends B. Class D extends B. Are you comfortable, guys? Now, what's the problem? I changed return type of the M1 method in the class A. Okay, from int to float. Int to float. Now, tell me, guys. Tell me, guys. This will give problem, and the now this will give the problem, and the classes extending from B also will be disturbed. The classes extending from B also will disturb, guys. The classes extending from B also will be disturbed or not? Say something, my dear. The classes extending from B also will be disturbed or not? Say something, my dear. Come on, come on. One card is disturbed in the building constructed using playing cards. Entire building collapsed or not? Okay. Object class, some 15, 16 methods are there. Any versions of Java you observe, they don't change the signatures of the object class methods. Did you notice it? They don't change the signatures of the object class method in any version of Java. Why? If they change signatures of the object class method in one version, all third-party classes, previous version classes will be disturbed. Hierarchy mismatches will come, guys. Definitely what will come? Hierarchy mismatches will come like anything. The hierarchy mismatches will come like anything. Understanding my statement, boss? The hierarchy mismatches will come like anything. Come on. Are you understanding my statement, boss? The hierarchy mismatches will come like anything. So that means code is very much fragile or not? Not only B disturbed, the classes using B, the classes extending from B also will be disturbed or not? Here, if we modify the signature of root class A, root class A method. Okay, yeah, root class A method M1. It not only disturbs, okay, disturbs immediate subclass B, but also disturbs, disturbs all the classes that are extending from, also disturbs all the classes that are extending from B. All the classes that are extending from B, guys. That means the entire hierarchy will be disturbed. The entire hierarchy of classes, hierarchy of A classes will be disturbed. The entire hierarchy of A classes will be disturbed. Okay, indicating code is fragile. Code is fragile. Code is fragile. Yes, it clearly indicates code is fragile or not, boss. It clearly indicates the code is fragile or not, boss. I want reply. This is the problem code, guys. Easily breakable or not? Easily breakable. Observe that the signatures of Java methods in java.lang.object class will not be disturbed. Will not be disturbed. Come on. Because object class will not be disturbed. Super, guys. Will not be disturbed. Will not be disturbed. Because they make all classes in Java. Okay, they make all because they disturb all classes in Java. They disturb all classes in Java. Higher. Definitely they disturb all the classes that are there in the inheritance hierarchy of Java or not. Yes or no? Okay. What is the solution, sir? So this is problem with the inheritance, right? This is problem with the inheritance. Right, boss. What is the solution using composition? Solution using composition. Solution using composition. Tell me, what is the solution using composition? Yeah. Tell me, guys, when you go for composition, no overriding, nothing will be there. Just method calls concept comes into picture. So I'm taking class A as it is. Okay. Class A as it is, I'm taking, guys. This is my class A, guys. Public int M1, guys. This is my public int M1. Yes. Public int M1. This is class A public int M1. Come on, guys. Super. Here I will say return 100. As usually, return 100. Return 100. Here is my class B, guys. Private A is equal to new A of. Private A is equal to new A of. Tell me now, guys. Public int M1. Okay. Public int M1, or you can take M2, not a problem. Now listen carefully. Int x is equal to A dot M1. Now this M1 is not a overridden method. It is not a overridden method. Got it? It's another normal method. That's it. It is another normal method. That's it. It is not a overridden method. What do you say, my dears? Okay. Here some logic. Return x plus 100. X plus 10, whatever it is. Return x plus 10, guys. Now tell me next one. Class C. Class C extends B. Class C extends B, guys. Class C extends B. Class D extends B. Okay. Class C extends B. Class D extends B, guys. Okay. Now tell me, if I change signature of M1 to float, if I change signature of M1 to float, okay, guys. If I change signature of int to float, guys, int to float, guys. Now tell me here, what is the story? Here int to float. Only this method call will be disturbed. Only this will be disturbed, guys. Nothing else will be disturbed, right? Since this is disturbed, we'll get error here, right? Gives error. But do you think other things are disturbed, guys? Do you think other things are disturbed? Since other things are not disturbed, I'll just correct only that line. I'll just correct only that line, not the remaining things. Not the remaining things, boss. Not the remaining things. Tell me here, what is this? Okay, I will remove this line. I'll remove this one. Int x is equal to math dot round off a dot m. Over na, boss. Whatever it is, any floating value, it will convert into integer value with the support of round method. With the support of round method. Got it? Simply with the support of round method, it will round up the value or not? It will seriously, literally round up the value or not, guys? Are you enjoying my statement, guys? Are you getting my point here, guys? Int x is equal to math dot round off. Math dot round off a dot m1. A dot m1. A dot m1. Okay, now tell me here what is there. If we modify the signature of M1 method in class A, signature of M1 method in class A, only int x is equal to a dot m1 method of line of m1 method in class B will be disturbed. Class B will be disturbed. M1 method in class B will be disturbed, guys. In class B will be disturbed. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Super, boss. Now tell me here what is there. Okay. And but but the other classes, extending from B will not be disturbed. Okay. Disturbed. That means using composition, we have minimized the we have minimized the problem. Using composition, we have minimized the problem. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Using composition, we have minimized the problem. Definitely, we have minimized the problem, guys. Everyone got the clarity, boss? This is a float, gives error into x is equal to math dot round a dot m1 x plus 10. Here is D, here is C. Clear, guys? Now tell me, composition is better, inheritance is better? Speak out, my dears. Composition is better, inheritance is better, my dears? Composition is better because if we can handle this line, all issues got solved, right? If we can handle this line, all issues got solved. What do you say, guys? Okay. All issues got solved, boss. Right. That's the reason what the statement has come. What the statement has come. Favor composition over inheritance. I'm not saying inheritance is bad, but when you are keeping classes in interaction, when you keep classes as target and dependent classes, don't go for what? Inheritance. Prefer composition. That's why industry, in especially in spring classes, whenever you want to take two classes as target and dependent classes, we always prefer working with what? Composition concept only. What concept, guys? No doubt in that. What is the third problem with, guys? Unit testing is very complex. With inheritance, codes unit testing is very complex, guys. Right. Codes unit testing is very complex. Fine, boss. Okay, what is unit testing? Programmers testing own piece of code is called unit testing. Okay, is called unit testing. Okay. Now listen carefully. Now let's see, guys. Class A. Here is my class B. Okay, class A. Here, how many methods are there, guys? Class A, how many methods are there? 10 methods are there. Let us assume 10 methods are there. Class A, literally 10 methods are there. Class B. Here we are having, okay, another 10 methods. Another 10 methods. Okay. Right, guys. Somewhere in the main class, guys. B is equal to new B of. We can invoke how many methods on B class, guys? We can invoke how many methods in B class? Tell me. We can invoke how many methods in B class? 10 plus 10 methods. 10 plus 10, 20 methods on B class, right? 10 plus 10, 20 methods on B class object. 10 plus 10, 20 methods on B class object, boss. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Okay, it's my mistake. Here is extends. Extends B. Done, boss. Class A, 10 methods, another 10 methods. We can invoke 10 plus 10. Total what? 20 methods on B class object, boss. Okay. Now tell me, guys, what is unit testing, guys? Okay. If expected results are matching with actual results, if expected results are matching with actual results, then we can say, tell me, then we can say, okay, test results are positive. Test results are positive. If not matching, we can say test results are negative. We can say test results are negative. B is equal to new B of. We can invoke 10 plus 10, 20 methods on B class object, boss. Okay. Tell me, guys. We need to perform unit testing on 20 methods. 20 methods while testing. Okay, while testing B class. While testing, a lot of other tests will be done by testers, but unit testing will be done by programmers only. Okay, that means more methods are there to test. More methods to test, guys. More methods to test. I hope you got the clarity. What's the problem? You got the clarity, guys. Now let's have a concept, guys. Class A, public void M1. Public void M1 return 100. Public void M1 return 100. Okay. Return 100. Here are my another 20 methods. Here are my other 9 methods. Okay, other 9 methods. Okay, boss. Class B. Class B. Private A is equal to new A of. Private A is equal to new A of. Tell me here. M2. What is this, guys? M2, guys. Private A is equal to new A2 of M2. Right, guys. Into X is equal to A dot M1. A dot M1. Okay. Other 8 methods. Other 9 methods. Tell me, guys. Here is my main class. Main class. B is equal to new B of. Tell me, we can invoke 10 methods on B class object. Yes or no? Tell me, guys, on how many methods we need to perform unit testing? Solution using composition. On how many methods we need to perform unit testing, guys? On all the methods or only on 10 methods? On all the methods or only on 10 methods? Here unit testing is required only on 10 methods. Okay. Yeah, while doing unit testing on B class methods, some of the A class methods also will be tested. Some of the A class methods also will be tested. Yes or no? Some of the A class methods also will be tested. I think burden on the programmer is reduced or not? Okay, less methods to involve in unit testing. Less methods to involve in unit testing, guys. I hope you got the clarity, guys. I think you personally convinced. You literally, solidly, personally convinced, guys. Literally, solidly, personally convinced or not? I want reply, my dear. Okay. Yeah, inheritance is good. Composition is good. Personally convinced or not? I hope you understood the points or not. Right, boss. This is what I think almost what we completed. Only rule number 1. Only rule number 1 we completed. Tomorrow when we meet, We complete rule number 2, rule number 3. Then we will go for actual implementation of strategy design pattern. I think your core Java is coming back in another angle. Did you ever thought you would be studying core Java like this? Tell me, am I giving boring by teaching same core Java? Actually, every day we are learning core Java only. But are you feeling bored? Are you feeling bored? Maybe if I teach core Java, real core Java, you may feel bored. But I'm trying to present core Java as a problem solution angle. Generally, while okay, guys. Yeah, it definitely opens mind in another angle, boss. No doubt in that. It definitely makes your mind open in another angle. I said, na, after design pattern, you will be labeled as a matured Java programmer. Earlier, you have written the code for output. After design pattern, you never write out code for output. Anyhow, output comes, but you always think about loose coupling, performance, memory utilization. Okay. So n number of things, guys. N number of things. Right, boss. Yeah, that too. In interviews also, they will ask core Java in this angle only. They never ask core Java straight away. What is inheritance? What is polymorphism? They are old style questions. What is different between overriding over? They stopped asking, guys. So, do you know inheritance? Do you know composition? Why should we go for composition? Why should we go for inheritance? This project angle, problem solution angle questioning is started nowadays. So that's why I'm putting subject from the beginning. Okay. Yes. Your course of learning design pattern is becoming worth or not. Or if you feel worth for this only, think about JWE patterns and microservice pattern. There you will get more enjoyment. There you will get more and more enjoyment. Don't worry. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time.